About to go get lifted. Yes, I'm about to go get lifted. I got myself a 40. I got myself a shorty. Yes, I'm about to go and stick it. Yes, I'm about to go and stick it. You know, Dave East needs a little bit, more, a little bit more of those, some wide, strides, a little bit, a couple of these. Turn your eyelids inside. No, Dave East needs. Every time I think he about to give it to me, he pulls it back. Let it go, Dave East. Let your braids get nappy. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tyra here with another struggle review, here to discuss Tang, the Saga, Method Man, episode 5. We already on episode 5? Damn. Before I get into what I thought about this episode and what I'm excited for and what we're getting to and what was really good, this was a good episode, y'all. I need you guys to drop down and subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm gonna give you guys a moment to do that, and then we're gonna come back and discuss all things. We are almost, dedicated to the winners and the losers, dedicated to all Jeeps and Land Cruisers, dedicated to the Wise 850Is, dedicated to niggas who do drive-bys, dedicated to the Lexus and the Ave, dedicated to MPB's facts. Hopefully subscribe to see more of me. Let's get into this episode. This episode was good, y'all. We didn't even get a whole lot of Bobby. We didn't. We start this episode off with Bobby and Vine living large and taking charge. Big boy. Y'all, were they not prepared? They were so prepared. Now, with us leaving off of the last episode and, them really trying to come together, I didn't know just how... I don't know too much backstory on them. I love the music, I love the group, but their backstory and their come up, I don't really know a whole lot about that. So the fact that they were going in independent, like Destiny's Child independent. Bobby and Vine going in there, Vine being so prepared, like everything is laid out, what you need: logo, trademark, name, design, groups, contracts, look, everything. They were so prepared, so smart, just off of a book. Like, oh my goodness. Bobby taking control and really trying to have it to where it's, unprecedented for each of the group members to have a share, for each of the group members to, be under contract, the whole 5-year situation, own, separate album deals, and for him to look out for them like that. And for them to just, pretty much be coming in like Bobby was in the forefront, pretty much taking care of everything, from the series. But it was like really amazing. Like, Bobby, if Bobby could stop acting all stiff, we could get somewhere. I could really fuck with his character. That was so good. Him and Vine coming in prepared, like, here's your money. You want this? We'll have it to you by tomorrow. All the while they stupid grimy in the background, running out of money. But for them to just present themselves as a united front and really come in there on their shit. Damn it, Bobby, if you could act. So after we leave them finally putting some grease on Bobby's braids, we get into them building the studio. Like, I never knew this was how it went. Like, this is literally started from the bottom, now we're here type shit. Like, for real. For them to have believed in that project and that group so much, for Bobby and Vine and Power to pretty much give their last throughout this whole episode, just off the strength of, we're gonna make it, fire. But we get into, them building the studio in the apartment with help from, Genius, Raekwon, Dennis, And there's a hiccup every freaking step of the way this episode, whether it's animosity, the phone line, power outages, shit, them doing makeshift construction. It was just like, damn, are we going to get to where we need to? It was like, no, we have to, because if this doesn't work, what the hell else do we have? Nothing. Nathan. So while we have, you know, the power continuing to go out, animosity between Raekwon, Dennis, and we have Power, you know, spending his last on equipment. We have Von doing shit like borrowing a suit, trying to get those contracts together, trying to, you know, pay and get the logo right. All the while, we have ODB, fucking Ashawn. All the Ashawn we got in this episode was so good. The fact that he is here and he is just naturally ODB, but he's also like comic relief on the show. Him coming in with like, man, you said you want me to get some cards. How the fuck am I supposed to get cards if I'm gonna get no eggs? Like, what's good? Like, I freaking love it. Tom, I think his name is TJ Adams. He is doing a good fucking job. It's almost like could bring a tear to your eyes how much he's embodying ODB like to the toe. Which brings me, you know, to our other characters getting around to really pulling in, which is why I'm like, is this what we've been waiting for? Because so far throughout the series, we haven't, besides maybe one episode last season, we didn't get a whole lot of Method Man here. And this episode is, you know, Method Man's episode. We even open, you know, with him rapping and that whole scenario. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we do eventually get to him being in the studio. So at some point he's going to come into the story. But not only do we have him come into the story, we have him in bailing out Inspector Deck. We even have a little bit of you God there. Everybody is there. And we have, you know, then really have a revelation of, you know, we're just standing out here shooting shit, playing dice. You can get shot. We have a friend get shot on the corner and have them be like, you know, hey, maybe we need to link up with Bobby a little quicker and see what he has going on, because I'm not trying to be out here and get shot like that. This cute, neat, Dave East, restricted Method Man portrayal is giving me Bobby Jr. Like, stop! Your acting is there. Ish. It's there. The look is the tone of the voice, the rapping, that's even there a little bit. Like, if you put some steak on that shit, we could get somewhere, Dave East. If you're gonna give us Method Man, I am waiting. I need half of your braids to get nappy. I need you to show up looking like he looks like a pretty boy. And that is what's blowing my mind. All of this is lined up to freaking perfection. Them cornrows are perfect as fuck. Them clothes stay perfect as hell. There is no runchy, grimy. Like, nobody in the whole series is really giving me grimy except for maybe Genius on a good day, ODB and Raekwon. Everybody else looks real clean. Like, y'all struggling? Y'all struggling. Y'all ain't struggling. We literally got an even amount of time with every single character here, and it benefited the episode so much. You know, we have Dennis, who is all too serious about his crib, and Cherie coming, and them building the crib, and like, it's just so important, even though he has that little rift with Raekwon, and nigga, you unplug my power drill. I was like literally sitting there like, so Cherie is coming, and I swear I was looking like, oh, they got an apartment next door. Oh, that's real cute. You know, he got an apartment for Cherie, and that way they can come back and record, because I just know they're not going to bring the baby in that apartment. But okay. We have that going on. We have, you know, Genius outside trying to get the phone connection happening. Fucking Genius. It was genius to have Genius on the phone. Like, hey, yo, son. Hey, yo, kid. We're trying to get these lights on. Gee, you know what I'm saying? Like, check facts. We're trying to get these motherfucking lights on. And nigga out here struggling. Like, that was so great. To have him call light company after light company with, you know, yeah, peace, God. Like, waiting like, man, I'm just going to keep calling until another black man answer the phone, because no, I'm not paying the $5. And then, of course, we have ODB interfering, you know, once those lights go on. And it's like, you know, if the landlord comes in here and sees all this shit we've done to the apartment, we are out and it is done. Him coming in and interfering, like, you know, yeah, I went to trade school. Like, I'm like, damn, did ODB really go to trade school? But him going and getting those lights on and just, you know, what you want to be. And it just lets you know that even though ODB was a larger than life character, he was smart as well, like just to interfere and finesse and all his swag and, you know, the whole trade school situation. And, you know, I'm a, you know, what's your rap name? You know, I'm a ODB, old dirty bastard, because ain't no father to my style. Like, Tang is for the children. So after we leave Power, smooth ass, like, oh yeah, say word. How many microphones? Yeah, kid, that's 2 bands. Yeah, load that shit up. I'm salty. I ain't planning on paying that much. After we leave that, we get into, I love that conversation. You know, first of all, Vine's little girlfriend, woman, that's a whole rider. I hope he stayed with her, because she just be rolling with the punches, child. After, you know, we have that and all her good encouragement, and you have him like, you know, we're not trying to scare people off with this logo. We needed to, you know, which made sense, because he was like, you know, we need this to be like the freaking bat signal, you know, for the group, and it looks, you know, it's bat symbol-esque. I loved it. And, you know, not those, you know, protect your neck, like, you know, like, oh, nigga, we not making a horror movie, tone it down. I love when we have Power come in and, you know, he's just so fucking laid back and so cool. It's just like, you know, hey, how about you just kick him down the money so he can do the logo. Just give him the money, Power. Why you can't just give him the money? Nigga, because I ain't got it, all right? Like, but what you mean you ain't got it? I'm broke, nigga. Like, those moments were really good in the episode. Once we get everybody in the room and everybody is vibing, and it's no longer just about the animosity. It's like, yo, we about to go. I got a shorty. We about to smoke. Got lights ain't on. We getting out of here. Like, it's getting real grimy out here. No, nigga, the lights on. Come on back up in here. It was just like everything was just, you know, saving grace. It's like we're grinding by the skin of our teeth to make this music. But we have everybody come in, everybody chilling, and then we get into METHOD, man. Hey, you, get off my cloud. You don't know me and you don't know my now. Hey, we get into all of that, and Dave East really flowing in the studio. I was just like, damn, put some hot sauce on that shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, you like halfway there. If you put a little bit more effort into that to really bring it home, you could really give us, I just wish they grind him up a little bit more. But you have everybody smoking, drinking, vibing, shit everywhere, tools. You even have, you know, Dennis come back in like, hey, yo, son, you built this crib? Who did this crib? Raekwon, which we already knew he was going to do, because he was like, you know, I don't even fuck with you like that, but you know, you struggling with that crib, kid. I mean, go and put that shit together. Like, you realize, you know, it's just a real brotherhood happening and them having each other's backs, even though all this shit is going on. But, you know, we have Genius come in. What's good? Yo, kid, I've been outside on the phone. Pass the blunt. Like, it's passing it. And you even get, you know, that moment on the record of, you know, him telling him, you know, tell him come in, you know, go in the studio, tell him to hit this, and takes that big puff and that big choke. Like, we seen the magic happening. And then Cherie showed up. I was like, oh, wow. Like, y'all really was all just gonna be in this 1-bedroom. Like, what was it? Because was it a bedroom? Like, what? This room. Because that was the room. And I was like, y'all didn't think up until this moment between Dennis and Cherie that, probably can't bring a baby in here. I was looking at Dennis sideways. I love their passion of just wanting to be with each other, and it's nice to see that even though, you know, all this stuff is transpired and they're trying to get on, like, his love for Cherie so far, it hasn't wavered. I'm really interested to see where their relationship goes, you know, once they really get put on and, you know, the money comes and the women come. Like, you really gonna be fucking with Cherie like that, Ghostface Killer? You know, we finally get his name. It's just thrown out there randomly, like, yeah, you know, change his name to Ghostface Killer. You know, I heard him say he was trying to stick sincere. Like, we finally get that, and it's just like, yeah, like, I can't take my baby in there. Like, really, Cherie, you didn't know you couldn't take your baby in there up until now? It's like 10 niggas in there. Cherie. But you know, we have them recording the record and all that good stuff, and then it's just really feeling hype. And then it's just like, let me go out and check on the baby, check on Cherie. Yeah, she's gone. And she goes once again to the girlfriend's house because she's holding everything down. It's just like, whew, I ain't signed up for this. Girl, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. So, you know, after we've recorded the record, everything is hot, everybody's feeling it, everybody's vibing, having a good time, smoking, 40s and gold teeth, Vine comes in with the contracts. Then it's like, say what now? You want me to do what? Like, I love that it was Bobby who signed them, because you see that the group does the typical thing that a lot of young artists do. Like, man, you know, this shit mad thick to read. I'm not reading this. Like, yeah, just tell us what you want. Like, no, read that. And with, you know, the riffs and things that have happened in the group and everything that's transpired since, you know, their debut, I was like, yeah, y'all probably should have read that. But even with that, it was really commendable and unprecedented for Bobby to really take everybody in and give them solo deals and, you know, just give me 5 years and this is what I'm trying to do. I believe in us, and really take them along for the ride, because he really didn't have to, but he understood the assignment. Like, I can't do this by myself. I tried to, and I felt I need these guys. All of us together make magic, and it's something different. Like, and just for everybody to just be like, and then you have fucking Genius like, no, what y'all mean? Y'all don't want to sign? Like, Bobby knows Bobby was signed and the white man took all of his money. He's trying to look out for us. Who gonna look out for us if it's not Bobby? Like, y'all better sign that shit. Then everybody's going. You see Meth like, you know, I'd rather, you know, sign than be in a body bag. Dennis signs. Of course, Raekwon's like, I guess I'm gonna sign that shit. Everybody signing, ODB signing. Then you get to Genius. You know my word is my bond, kid. Like, oh, now your word is your bond. Everybody signed except for his ass. And Vine is like, nigga, we said everybody was signing. Like, this nigga ain't gonna sign. Everything is looking up. They've gotten everything they needed besides the logo. The main portion of this was just, we really need them to sign these contracts. Without these contracts, nothing is binding. And all this hard work that we're putting in, everybody could walk away at any moment and it wouldn't matter. But smart as Bobby and smart as Vine got them names on the dotted line. Oh, my word is my bond. All right, Genius. So coming to the ending of the episode, we have, you know, a really sincere moment between Dennis and Bobby, just saying, you know, hey, Cherie will come back around. Don't worry. It's like, this has to work. My family, everything depends on this. Like, I've put everything I've gotten into this. Like, we all have. This has to work. And Bobby's like, you know, don't worry about it. It's going to work. You even have power. Like, he's smiling, vibing with the music. Everything is good. Everybody can see the vision. Everybody, except Genius, have signed the contracts. And then we get into, you know, the DJ producer dude that we met in the beginning of the episode with the Lord Chief Rocker, #1 Chief Rocker, boom laka laka, who comes to Chief Rocker. We get into the Lords of the Underground, Chief Rocker, and it's like, you see the difference. You see your tape is fire, but it sounds, you know, a little muffled, a little unclear. I can't play this in the club. And it's just like, you know, you have to do this. Even if, you know, you makeshift and did all of this work, this still has to touch the studio to get a clear sound. And everybody's just, you know, like, damn, I've already given my last. I've given my rent money for this logo. I've paid for this equipment. I did this. I'm borrowing suits. We don't have anything else to give. And you see Power just like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, all of that for nothing. All of that money, and we still got to pay for studio time. Like, yo, I'm out. Fuck this shit. I was like, no, Power, no. But we have that very touching moment once we get all the way to the end of the freaking episode, and we have, you know, Power show up, because they've sitting there, they're like, man, we can take out some loans, we can get some credit cards. Like, it's like, no, we don't have time for that. If we're gonna push, we gotta push now. We don't have time to, you know, be trying to finesse shit. We need money. We need to get this shit in the studio and get it out. Power shows up and he's like, yeah, you see that shit right there? That's all me, kid. That's mine. I paid for that shit. I bought that shit. That keyboard, the mic, the speakers, I bought that shit. You know, I mean? It's just like, yeah, nigga, you know, you did come through, you bought that shit. Everything y'all asked me for, I gave you that shit, right? I supplied that shit, didn't I? Yeah, kid, you did. Good looking out, homie. Like, when he dumped out all that money, and it's just like, yo, nigga, I thought you said you was broke. I sold my whip. I was like, like, all the support and them believing in each other is what's pushing me along through every single episode. Like, you need to see more black men, black women, just period, supporting each other. Like, just look at how far they got off of support. It was just like, I told y'all I believed in this shit from day one before we got off of that boat. I'm rocking with y'all. I sold my whip. We're gonna make it. Y'all gonna reimburse me for this shit when we make it. We gonna make it though. All of that, and Vine them having that whole embrace, and them finally getting, and Bobby's like, whoo, yeah, this is what the fuck I was talking about. This shit is hot. We see that good old Wu-Tang, big bold yellow logo. It was like, we are on our way there. Like, it's about to get real interesting from y'all. It's just get real interesting from here. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. Well, you guys, that was my review for Wu-Tang episode 5, METHOD. Man, it was good for me. Bobby did not distract me as much. He was not a problem. We did get a couple of monologues, a little talking, yin yang yang. We the brothers. We got a little bit of that. It wasn't enough to take me out of the episode, and I did want some salt and pepper and sazon on Method Man. But other than that, the anticipation, you know, for what's to come and all of that good stuff that, you know, we're waiting for, that's you know, that's got a hold on me. So I'm holding on to that. That's what I'm loving about the episodes. But you guys drop down and tell me what you like so far. Did you enjoy this episode? Did you enjoy, you know, a song's performance as much as I did? Like power for me was everything. Like, for him to come in there with that money, you know, you gonna get yours, be like. I see you guys next time for my next video. Bye.